Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we cover sports and more for the culture, by the culture, because we are the culture. Hosted by your favorite twin duo, those Jackson men, Gary and Carrie. You can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can rate us, review, subscribe, follow, and most importantly, share. Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk,
I did
where we
that.
cover sports
It did
and
it
more.
again. All right, it did it again. Welcome
back. We are here again with another great episode of the Bottom Line Sports Talk.
You got a lot of passion in your voice, boy.
Well, we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You did?
Number one sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Yo, what's up,
man? Life is good right now.
Life
man.
is
I can't complain.
Life is beautiful.
Just like you had said before we started, it's our 50th anniversary coming up.
It is 5 years doing this thing. If y'all don't know, if this is your first time tuning in, wait for it. That's Carrie, and I'm Gary.
Thank you.
We are the dynamic twin duo, which I don't know if we repeat ourselves or not when we say twin, but we're the twin duo that brings you this here lovely podcast.
Yes, sir.
We want to make sure we say it'll be a profit this next week. Mm-hmm. Thank you for tuning in live. Thank you for the replay viewers. Thank you for the love and support. Why don't y'all like, subscribe, and share? Because this here is our own diddly do. Right? Follow that thing that's scrolling across the bottom. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Thank y'all to the day ones. Thank y'all to the newcomers. Thank y'all to the in-betweeners.
Yeah. We do it for y'all, man. We do it for y'all.
We doing it for somebody.
We do it for the love of the game.
We doing it for somebody. Real quick, let's get into these comments before we get into
Let's get to it.
The best podcast in the world. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is our lovely mother. Maybe we get a picture of there one day.
That's how
they do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that on another.
That's what people be doing, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
That is our lovely mother that says the best podcast in the world. Yes, the world, the galaxy, the multiverse.
The whole shebang bang.
The show shebang bang. Bang, bang, bang. And we have Chelsea Brick.
What up, Chelsea?
How you doing, baby sis? How you doing? Love you to death. Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is our own special thing right here. Next week will be 5 years. Sorry, I got choked up a little bit.
Yeah, man.
I got choked up. It's 5 years that we've been doing this thing. February 13th, 2019.
Yep.
We started this out of pettiness. And we're here now.
Yeah, man, we're good.
We're here now.
Man, I enjoy it. I know our viewers out there, they enjoy it too. Hey, man, we're here for it, man. We're here for it. I love it. I love every minute of doing this. The sports, we get to laugh with y'all. We get to joke with y'all. We get to have fun with y'all. We get to give y'all our opinions on sports, on the music matters. And we just enjoy it, man.
All pop culture, whatever it may be. Man.
Whatever it may be, man.
Whatever it may be.
We love it.
Love you too. Chelsea, you too.
We'll be down there.
Thank y'all again for tuning in. This is Bottom Line Sports Talk. Let's go ahead and get it started. What do you have first for us, my brother?
WNBA talk first. Skylar Diggins-Smith signing a 2-year deal with the Seattle Storm. And the other champion all-star, Ogwumike.
You got it right.
Okay. She's joining the Seattle Storm as well. And I forgot the third person. But Seattle Storm now has their own big three. So I'm excited to see what's going to be happening in WNBA. Of course, we're going to have some more news concerning WNBA. I have to get everything ready for that. That's about to be starting here shortly. Man, time moving on, man. And that's what it is right now for the WNBA, man.
Yeah. I want to say this. So you say they will have their own version of the Big Three. I believe New York Liberty is in that conversation. I don't know if they have a Big Three, but they have a solid team.
Yeah.
And you also have the Las Vegas Aces.
Of course, the defending champ.
The defending champ.
2 times.
2 times. 2 chains. Is that how they do it? No. With this new alliance of a Big Three, do they stand a chance against the Las Vegas Aces? Because we've watched enough WNBA and we're getting into it more because it's a revolution happening, ladies and gentlemen, with women's sports. And if you're not on it right now, you need to get on it.
Man.
It's coming. It's what the NBA became, but before they became, they were a little drugged out, if you will.
a lot of activities going on that we would not like to miss.
Some social engagement, if you will. A lot of socializing going on. But yes, with this a semblance of a new big three, do you think they stand a chance against the whole team of the Las Vegas Aces?
They stand a chance now. Will they have what it takes? We don't know. They of course, chemistry is a huge factor. The Aces, they have chemistry. Seattle Storm, everybody's gonna have to get acclimated to playing with new players. So they do have that going on. So I think we'll see. We'll see the first couple of times they play. If it's competitive, if they may lose or win by a couple of points, then yeah. Well, I think Seattle can contend with the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah, I don't know who can and who can't when they're at full strength. I don't think anybody can beat them, and unless they lose certain pieces to free agency or via a trade, I don't know, man. The Aces seem like they are already a dynasty, if you will. So I'm not sure if anybody could take them off that mantle.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
And Seattle Storm was the closest thing that could do it, and they got blew out in the final. So
I thought it was New York.
New York. My bad. New York.
Look at me knowing you don't.
I don't even want.
You almost let it slip. I saw you almost let it slip. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have that for you. Real quick, get into the comments before we get ready to move on. Mm-hmm. Good evening, good people. This is from G.R. Houston Jack, my accountability partner. Love you, G.
What up, G?
How you doing this evening? And hold your horses. Black Raiden is in the building. What's good, my guy? What's good, brother?
Hey, Black Raiden. I sent you the pictures and everything, the screenshots.
Yeah.
You will be proud of me on 2K right now. I need to have a name for myself, but
get out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm that guy right now.
Get out of here. Well, anyway, what this just in. Big Bro said in the building. What up, said, aka TJ, aka the songbird, if you will.
Hey, man,
because he can sing.
Hey, by the way, before we go to the next topic, gotta give a big shout out to Russell Westbrook. He has reached 25,000 career points. He is the 25th player in NBA history to accomplish this. Big shout out to Russell Westbrook. Also, the Clippers are doing their thing right now. That's all I'm saying. They doing everything right now. The West Coast is good.
Here you go again. Another year you trying to slide it in there, but I'm not gonna let you do this to me. You're not gonna trigger me this year. You're not gonna trigger me this year.
I'm just saying the Clippers doing good.
You had a reason why you brought that up.
No reason. I just shouted out Russell Westbrook.
You had a reason why you brought the Clippers.
No, they doing their thing. They the rising team in the West right now.
You had a reason. You're not triggering me right now. Maybe next week. Next week I'll fall. You're not doing it this week. Because we know the only reason why you brought it. You want to talk about James Harden.
James Harden did not come out of my mouth.
But that's what you brought it up for.
No. I just said the Clippers doing their thing.
Bro, that's why you brought it up, bro. Don't do that. You know that's why you brought it up.
I did. All I said was, hey.
You know that's why you brought it up.
Russell Westbrook is doing his thing, and the Clippers are ascending. That's all I said.
Why you just didn't leave it at Russell Westbrook? Why you had to bring in the Clippers?
The Clippers doing their thing. It's a team sport. It's a team sport.
You know what you did it for. Anyway, real quick, this stands for the Lucky Leprechauns. He's a Celtics fan. This is one of the few games we disagree on.
Well, to Boston now, they played the Los Angeles Lakers last week without LeBron and AD.
It was a fluke, bro. You know it was a fluke.
And they lost.
But you know that was a fluke, though.
Well, they NBA players. Yeah, they were full strength. The Lakers weren't, and the Lakers beat a team that only lost 2 times at their home.
Now you're being facetious.
I'm not being facetious at all.
I see the type of time. I see the type of time you on. I see the type of time you on. You know that was a fluke.
It wasn't no fluke. I can't help it that they lost it.
Who the best team in the NBA? Don't do this. Who the best team in the NBA right now? Don't worry about it. We'll move on. From G. Not again, Kerry. Because even G saw what you was doing. You were setting it up. Setting it up. You not about to play, bro. You know what you were, bro. You know, not too much, Kerry. hey, Kerry playing right now. He know who the best team is. We get off air, he can be like, I know Boston's best team in the NBA this year. They assembled a great cast. Let's just say it. Milwaukee lost a lot when they got rid of Drew. And the Boston Celtics made a great pickup when they got Kristaps Porzingis.
They did.
And they are the best team in the NBA right now.
All right. Right. Well, I think Denver is, but hey.
No. We know who the best team is, but who got the best record?
Oh yeah, Boston.
All right. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Shout out. See, he beat me to it. Shout out to the UNC Tar Heels.
We're gonna get on that too, baby.
We're gonna get on that.
And shout out to them Grambling State University Tigers.
Are they still tied for first?
I believe so. They won. They won. I believe last night against Alcorn State, men and women. Big shout out to the men and women.
Big G energy.
Yeah, big G energy around here.
Hey G, that's what me and you, big G. Oh, G, I'm gonna talk to you afterwards. I just got it. We here.
Shout out to them Grambling State Tigers.
Pelicans is the best team in the NBA. Y'all forgive my mama.
We love you, mama.
We love you, mama.
But they making their way up time.
It's certain teams that I don't want to hear about, so we can go ahead and move on after this. But it's certain teams that I want to hear about until they get to the playoffs. And you know my apprehension for not wanting to hear about the Pelicans because there's only one person on there that is their downfall. He can't get his weight up because it's already up.
Well, speaking of that player, Brandon Ingram
legit.
41 points, I believe, last night. 41 points, 29 minutes. And I believe he made like 3 straight 3-pointers or 6 straight 3-pointers without missing. That man is a dog.
Well, let's go ahead and get to the thing that I want to talk about the most that will be happening this Sunday. Prime time TV. We have the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. If we had the applause would be going on. So y'all clap for yourself.
We'll clap for y'all. We clap for y'all.
So we have the Super Bowl. We have one of the favorite teams in the NFL this year to make it in the San Francisco 49ers, right? I don't think anybody's shocked, even though for a while there it was a run for their money. And we also have the incomparable Kansas City Chiefs that made it to everybody's, here's a big word, chagrin. They made it, and we have this matchup. The last time we saw this matchup, the Chiefs won. And Jimmy Garoppolo threw a pass with his eyes closed that could have possibly won the game. But we won't talk about that right now.
So close.
We won't talk about that right now. I will ask you, and I would love for everybody else to chime in too. Who do you think will win and why?
I think Kansas City. This is Kansas City's year to win. They beat pretty much the best team in the NFL against with Baltimore Ravens. They beat Baltimore Ravens. They made Lamar whatever game plan that Baltimore had. They should have thrown that out the very first series of the game. But hey, here it is. They are physical. They have a couple of people that they have a couple of playmakers on their team. Travis Kelce, of course, Patrick Mahomes. Their line is good or whatever.
That line shaky is on.
That line is big. It is shaky. Ain't gonna lie. It's shaky, but it was good enough to. It was good enough to.
Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Look at my hand.
But they went into Baltimore and dominated Baltimore. Now, Baltimore did have a couple of slip-ups, but that's neither here nor there. Not making excuses. Baltimore, Kansas City, they beat Buffalo at Buffalo. When times got tough, defense was good, offense was good as well, and Patrick Mahomes showed up. On the other hand, you have San Francisco, their defense, well, the second half, their defense did what they were supposed to do. In the first half, they was looking shaky as well. But I have Kansas City winning this time, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be, I hope, it might be a high-scoring game.
Listen, you gave a great answer, but you gave the wrong answer. This is, of course, coming from CJ, the Usher Bowl, also from G. I'm only watching for Usher. This is about Usher. That is the winner.
But we
all the women are going to win. all the men that want to know about real game are gonna win. This is the Usher Bowl. Now, if you talk about the football team, I'm never bet against Patrick Mahomes again ever in my life. I said that a while ago when we were with said partnership, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm never betting against him again. Lamar let me down. Todd Monken let me down. The whole Baltimore Ravens organization let me down. Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins let me down. And Josh Allen let me down, along with his head coach Sean McDermott. I'm never betting against Patrick Mahomes unless Joe Burrow is playing against Patrick Mahomes. That is the only time I can bet with him, bet against him. With that being said, I don't care how good the defense is, and I hope I'm wrong, but Patrick Mahomes is going to win. I know a while back, several episodes back, we had a debate about what's a dynasty and whether the Chiefs are a dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
And I told you they are because of just their dominance from back when Deshaun Watson was with the Houston Texans all the way until now when he barely has a receiver to throw to.
Right.
And Travis Kelce is up there in age. Honestly, they've had a dynasty. I don't care what anybody says. This is something comparable, if not better, than the New England Patriots run back when they were doing everything that they did. And if anybody wants to talk about rings and whether Tom Brady's better than Patrick Mahomes, I am saying it right here, right now. He will have more rings than Tom Brady, and nobody will have anything to say. This man is absolutely the best quarterback that anybody's ever seen, and it's bar none. The man didn't have receivers this year and still got to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Everybody else was tooled up and everything. Defense was better because, I told you I can't stand their defense. Nobody can cover outside of Snead.
Right.
And, Chris Jones being dominant in his years. Other than that, man, their defense was shaky and they won because of Patrick Mahomes and stuff. Well, honestly, it's him. It's him. It's him and Andy Reid, and it used to be Eric Bieniemy. It's Andy Reid. And I'll give Matt Nagy some credit and Patrick Mahomes, but it's really Patrick Mahomes because we hadn't seen anything like him before. It is what it is. I hate the words that are coming out of my mouth. I wish I could put them back in, but at the end of the day, I'm not betting against him. Yes, we see something special, and I hope Christian McCaffrey go off.
I'm pretty sure he will.
And I'm going to quote you. The only way the San Francisco 49ers can win this game is if they run the ball and they dominate time possession. Exactly. That's what I thought the Baltimore Ravens were going to do. I thought we were going to get Baltimore San Francisco part 2, but we did not. That's all I can say.
And I look, if San Francisco, if whoever out there watching, y'all lucky Kansas City beat Baltimore, because if Baltimore would go to the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure the same thing would have happened. Brock Purdy would have been seeing ghosts, like you had said. But another reason that I have San Francisco, if they could possibly win this game, of course, like I said, running the ball, that's one. And two, also Brock Purdy being the game manager that he is, no turnovers. That's the key. That is the absolute key. Turn the ball.
If he gets it, the defense got to make up for it to get one back. So that's one of the things. But I don't see Patrick Mahomes making a mistake. We got a few comments here. Let's get to them. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Bottom Line Sports Talk live with us right now and also on the replay. Remember to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. We are on our solo-ish. Y'all make sure y'all love it up. Real quick. Hola, ¿cómo está, amigos? That is from Sade. Don't put anything else Hispanic in there because I can't go past it. So I got your intro and that's about it. How you doing, Sade? Thank you for tuning in.
What up?
What's that?
He let it burn.
Oh, I don't
let it burn. Yeah.
Oh, but do the time from Boondocks. I'm with UG. I'm watching for Usher and Can we add Taylor Swift? I'm not watching for Taylor Swift, honestly. Like, I feel like Taylor Swift don't know a damn thing about football.
I don't know. I do a crossing route.
A crossing route.
Post route.
I don't think she know how. Well, she should know.
Five and in.
She should know how much a touchdown is worth, right? It's not 76,
right?
And she should know the difference between the extra point and field goal.
She's been watching for a long time.
1 versus 3.
We'll watch for a long time.
See. This is from Christian Collection. Shout out to our cousin. Fantastic line, fantastic design. I'm going to have it up here so when you show up, I'll be able to show off how you had me looking fly, like I was looking like money, You know what I'm saying? That's one of my nicknames.
Money.
He said not better, and he said I'm talking crazy. This is a reference to Patrick Mahomes, and he said I'm not a Brady fan. I'm sorry, cuz I'm not sure what weed or any drugs that you may be doing, but Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady. I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
it's no debate there. But maybe we'll have you on and you can clear up some of the things that you want to say. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it will be something that we will have very soon. We will have guests on here soon, whether it be this show, next show, whatever it may be. We're gonna get through these comments, Kara. I promise. I'm almost done. I'm almost there. Right. As Sade. She said, "Can we add Taylor Swift?" I noticed what G laughing at because ain't no way. I'm not here for the Taylor Swift baby girl. Oh, no, we're gonna get her canceled. No, I'm just playing. I don't care. It's all about y'all. It's all about y'all here right now. Imagine doing the bare minimum and getting attention for it. Oh, she heard that.
Oh my God! Oh, listen,
you are on it today. I'm here for the game and Usher. No, you gotta say Usher, baby. I just want to get your attention. No, okay. You're not here for it. I got you.
Wow,
you're not here for it. You're not here for it. Okay.
Yeah,
Dynasty. Dynasty.
The Dynasty is crazy. Said don't disrespect Patrick like that. Don't do that.
Y'all, don't do that. Hey, look. He's
don't speak for themselves.
He's the one to be hated, right? This man has been to an AFC championship every year he's been in the league. He's 2 of 4 and 2 of 3.
What's that?
No, he's 3 or 4, right?
2 in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, is it 2 or 4?
2 or 3.
I'm sorry, 2 or 3. He'll be 3 or 4 after this week, probably, right?
Hopefully.
I'm with Kerry. Niners are winning. I want the Niners to win. I'm just not betting against this man out loud no more. In my spirit, that's what I'm going for. I don't want them to win if we're being honest because I'm petty and we got people that root for the 49ers.
In my head, Kansas City gonna win, but in my heart, San Francisco is on something because what happened last week against the Detroit Lions.
That's who I wanted to see.
That's what we all wanted to see.
I think we all can agree with
that's what we all want to see, but they couldn't finish. Hey, congratulations winning the first half, but hey, you know what? First half don't win a championship.
Really quick, so we can wrap up this football segment here. We can get some other things that we do. We had a lot of hirings go on, right?
Yes,
had a lot of openings, a lot of hirings go on. We don't have to get through them all. We can name them. What was the most significant hire that you think? So we had the Chargers, you had the Atlanta Falcons, you had the Washington Commanders, you had who else? The New England Patriots. I can't forget about them.
Oh, yeah.
It should have been a couple other names that left the building, but we are where we are right now. The Tennessee Titans, I forgot about them.
Okay, yeah.
Who was the most significant hire, and who do you think is going to raise their team up to be better next year?
I believe the Los Angeles Chargers with Jim Harbaugh coming from Michigan. We've seen what he's done. He didn't win. He didn't win the big one in San Francisco, but he elevated that team. Got Colin Kaepernick out there, and everybody knows the rest. They went to a Super Bowl. They were a contender team, and after that he went to Michigan. It took a long time for him to get to the promised land in Michigan. It took him a long time to get to the promised land.
Yeah, so much so that way he cheated.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's true.
But if you ask me,
he definitely cheated.
Jim Harbaugh was a good hire. I think he's going to elevate that team. They have what it takes on offense to win games. Defense, he won't have to do some things going to have to change on their end. But if he can come in and create the same atmosphere he did when he was at San Francisco, and to create that same atmosphere he did while he was in Michigan, then I believe that hire will pay dividends off in the future. Maybe in the next 3 or 4 years with the Chargers.
So here's the thing why I wanted to say him and I'm not going to say him. You still in the division with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? And that's the problem area, right? Mm. Because you see them twice and you hoping to win at home.
Yeah.
Well, the Chargers don't necessarily have a home base.
Yeah.
They should have stayed in San Diego. We all know that. And
so
Kansas City just happens to have Justin Herbert's number every time they play.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure Harbaugh can change that, right? That's one. For me, the one that's significant, that really sits up there and resonates with me is Raheem Morrison. And he in, we'll say, one of the worst divisions in the NFC South. I don't trust ours. I don't know if you're going to see the same Baker. I think he had his best year ever, and that was this past year, and they didn't go nowhere. So I don't think you're going to see them get better. And I don't care what you say about Carolina. I forgot they had a hire. I forgot who they hired. It don't matter. That franchise is doomed, and it's all their fault. And I think this is sports karma for them not doing right by Cam and never getting him any weapons besides Greg Olsen. Christian McCaffrey, CMC, you can say was a weapon, but he always got hurt. And it always is at the worst times, too. Right. And so, and not having better play calling, I think that was another thing.
And again, I still want to, let me reiterate this as well for the Carolina Panthers. Thank y'all for not drafting C.J. Stroud.
Hey, shout out to me.
We appreciate y'all for not doing
shout out to me being Houston, Texas. I have adopted them, right? I know some people was on Detroit. I was on Houston, you know, when they got that, you know, that G knows that because G is a Houston native and she's also a Houston, Texas fan. Shout out to the Houston Texans for doing what they're supposed to do, doing the right thing, hiring DeMeco Ryans and getting TJ Stroud. It's only going to get better. Shout out to the offense coordinator also for not getting hired because that's going to make a difference. That's also why Detroit should be as good, if not better, next year because their offense coordinator did not get hired by the Washington Commanders. I think it was their poor performance. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Patrick is my birthday twin, and I'm still picking the Niners. I'm, in my heart, picking the Niners. I'm never out loud betting against that man unless he plays Joe Burrow.
Hey,
Lamar shook all my faith. The Niners have too many athletes on the field, but it's only one that matters.
Yep.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all what I told a friend. You don't beat the golden boy. You don't beat the chosen one. We've seen it once with Brady. Who's the chosen one right now?
Patrick.
He can do no wrong. His daddy can, but he can do no wrong. Jim Harbaugh ran from the Niners and now from Michigan. I can't even argue with that. That is right, cuz.
No. He ran. Well, he ain't run away from the Niners.
He did. The reason why he ran is because all the Colin Kaepernick stuff that was going on.
Okay.
So he ran for that one. He ran for Michigan because he set up there and cheated his way to the national championship. Washington supposed to be the champion. Washington. Hey, if we be honest, if we being honest, it's really supposed to be Georgia.
It really is supposed to be Georgia because
the
best team didn't win they did not win the championship.
Yes, they did not. Jim Harbaugh had character issues. He's running from the NCAA. I mean, the NCAA got character and morality issues too. So what are we really saying?
All right, Christian Collection.
Yeah, biggest pimps ever outside of said people. The NCAA got to rank up there at the top because you got to be honest now.
It's about to be Wild Wild West.
How y'all feel about Eric not having
a job? Great segue.
It's like
I was about to say the same thing.
Sorry, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Eric Bieniemy is no longer with the Washington Commanders. He was only there for
one season, and he actually improved with a subpar quarterback in Sam Howell.
And Washington Commanders is a team that, like you said, sports karma will always come back to haunt them for the idiotic decisions they made. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all haven't been competitive, not only in the NFC East, NFC East. Yeah, not only have y'all not been competitive in the NFC East, y'all have been competitive in the NFL, period. Y'all traded a couple of picks away for no reason. Y'all brought Eric Bieniemy in that trash job. He elevated that team, and then after one season, y'all let that man go. Ain't right, man. Ain't right.
So Dan Quinn getting hired, I didn't talk about that hire very much because I'm not sure what Dan Quinn can bring to that organization. The last time we saw Dan Quinn as a head coach, it didn't really work out. And this is the recycle job that we see when it comes to the NFL, recycling people who say do good in the organization as a coordinator and actually had a shot at a head coaching position before, didn't do well, and then they go do good again as a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, and then they get hired again.
Right.
Here are some names that people should know and remember. Eric Bieniemy is one. There's no way he shouldn't have a head coaching job. The man is one of the most brilliant offensive minds that we had out here. Too many times we hear that he didn't interview well. That's the same thing they said about Ben Johnson with the Detroit Lions interviewing for the Commanders. Also, an alternative report coming out for that was that Ben Johnson didn't like the fact that there was a bunch of people who knew nothing about football but had high expectations about what the future should be.
Right.
But Eric Bieniemy is a name you should know. Byron Leftwich, I don't understand how he does not have a job. The former Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense coordinator of 1 year this year got a head coaching position for Bryce Young and that offense that does not look very good. This is who you got to be your head coach, but Byron Leftwich coached the GOAT, quote unquote. How is it that he ain't even in the NFL right now?
Right.
He got blackballed, should have got the Jacksonville Jaguars coaching position, but I digress because that mascot is ridiculously ugly. And also Doug Peterson will never see success there because special. But I also said that the Jacksonville Jaguars time was up this year, and Houston Texans won the division. Also, the Indianapolis Colts were the ones that were also competitive in that division as well. The AFC South is now going to be wide open because the former offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals is now the head coach. But anyway, back to Eric Bieniemy,
right?
No longer being in Washington. I'm not shocked that they did that. Dan Quinn came in and he want to bring in whoever he's going to bring in, which is Cliff Kingsbury now.
Yes, sir.
That's shaky all within itself. We'll talk about that more in detail next week. Eric Bieniemy not being a head coach, not even being an offense coordinator anymore, is a crime damn shame. And it's a shame that this will be a stain on his resume from otherwise stellar career of being a offensive genius with Kansas City. And no matter how much they try to take credit and say it's Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, if he didn't do nothing but this one thing, he held them accountable, which is why you saw so many people on their P's and Q's. They did not have that this year. They made it here because they made certain changes and stuff. But the reason why you saw such an outcry, such tears and outrage, is because they didn't have anybody there holding them accountable. Everybody's feelings were taken into account.
Yes, sir.
Eric Bieniemy should be a coach, should be a head coach, at least an offensive coordinator. I hope he finds a job. Not sure if we hired anybody, but hey, Eric Bieniemy, the Saints can use you.
Yeah, man. I think I believe we did, or we do have somebody that we hired.
Who we hired?
I forgot.
His daddy can. Kerry, why is the dog smoking and riding a smoking zebra?
So, great question, Sid. I'm happy you asked that question. This shirt down wearing is actually an album cover by one of my favorite hip hop artists. Our favorite hip hop artist, Freddie Gibbs. This album, again, this is the album cover, and it's called Bandana. Great album, classic album. I listen to it a few of those songs, quite a few of those songs every day. If you ain't check it out, please go check out Bandana. You'll like it. Free promotion, Freddie.
Right, we need to talk about that. Great question, said one last comment before we get to everything. Speaking about coach, do y'all think Joe Brady is a NFL coach or should he go back to college? That's a great question. I honestly was thinking about that and was going to bring it up next week, but we can kind of do a teaser. I think Joe Brady would be perfect for a college program. I'm not sure if he's NFL coaching material, but hey, he changed the way Josh Allen played this year, so I guess anything is possible, right? Like, he made Josh Allen in that offense look better.
Yeah,
like,
way better.
The Buffalo Bills found a running game thanks to him. Let's just like stay on that real quick. Could he be NFL coaching material? Maybe, but I think, hey, just like
you gotta walk, you gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah, just like you make minorities, kind of walk the tightrope and have to, walk the straight and narrow for years. I think, Joe Brady, I don't care what his thing is. Now that he's being considered, let's see him go coach, be a head coach at a major university. Right. Because that's what Steve Belichick's doing for the Patriots. He's going to Washington now to be a defensive coordinator, which, you only got that because of your daddy. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, want to get some real quick. We usually sit up there and get into our segments, but before we get into our segments, want to show love to a few people. Caitlin Clark, she's X amount of points away from breaking the NCAA scoring record.
Yes, sir.
And homie shoots from as deep as Steph Curry. And Caitlin Clark, whether people love or hate you, you are, putting women's basketball on your back along with a select few others, but mainly Angel Reese is right there in the conversation with you. Shout out to women's basketball, man. We trying to tell y'all to get on board right now. It's an onslaught coming of talent coming in.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of talent, freshman sensation Juju
Talk about it.
Watson. Or is it Watkins?
Watkins.
Watkins. Okay. Well, I just say Juju.
Yeah.
Juju, USC freshman point guard went off last week. 51 of the 67 points, I do believe. Y'all, 67 points was scored, and she scored
Well, 51 points. Yeah, that's crazy.
The freshman class that has come into the NAAW, the women's college basketball. I wanted to say that.
Okay.
But the talent that has came in is crazy. And the crazier thing is this. It's way more talent. I be checking out some women's high school ball and who's coming in. Bro, the talent that's coming in is crazy. So women's college basketball, y'all get on to it. Last year was honestly better than the men's to me. This year, it's kind of the same in a sense.
So.
Okay.
You think women's?
I think women's basketball is like on the rise. I think it's way more interesting. I'm not saying men's in, but I think it's way more interesting. UNC over Duke, we mentioned it before. The Tar Heels will always be better than the Duke Blue Devils. And I think America, by America, I mean you guys in our comments right now watching live and on the replay would agree.
And I have to say, Harrison Ingram, the transfer from Stanford, he showed up and showed out. He had 21 points, 5 for 9 from 3-point. He could not miss for a stretch. And, of course, you got to give a big shout out to Armanda Baycott, the center for the UNC Tar Heels, North Carolina Tar Heels.
I think he actually putting in a bid to be on somebody's NFL team. I mean, NBA team. He's doing really well.
And I hope he can. I hope he can. And the only thing is he going to have to – he was 6'10", 16. He going to have to,
Hey, he shot a 20-footer and made it in the game.
He need more.
No. I'm just saying he maybe he worked on his jump shot because it was straight net. It was straight net. I'm just saying. Sorry, I did the wrong one first. Yeah, he say this is his last question. It's fine because we appreciate the questions. We do. What do y'all think about Drake?
Wow.
And from G.
Wow. You off of that. You off of that Christian collection.
What do you think about Drake?
That instead of you doing all the other stuff, work on a better album. We need a better album to come out. All the other stuff that's coming out that's leaking out, no pun intended, need to be in that studio creating better music. That's all I'm saying.
I can agree with you, and I can also say his last, to me, decent album was the one, Scorpion. The dual one. But even that wasn't on point. My boy got to work on some better content. But the thing is, your fan base is so large. I guess they fiend for your stuff, so it doesn't matter. But for real hip hop fans and stuff like that, it's been trash these last couple times.
We're not going to talk about what happened last night.
What is I can't see, my bad.
What is the discount between women's college basketball and the WNBA?
So I said this before, and I'll say it again. My theory is this: when the NBA was on the rise, before they were on the rise, we spoke about it earlier. They had a drug infestation problem, tape delays, things like that. Magic and Larry came in the league, and things started to shift right before Jordan came in. What I see and what I said last year, and then coming into this year, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. You have two of the best coming out. You have a competitive thing. You have people that are following them like they did Magic and Bird coming out of college. So people are paying attention to those two. Hopefully you can see possibly a national championship, depending on what bracket they fall on. Mm-hmm. But you have those two polarizing athletes, along with many others that are good, but those two are going to lead the charge to get more eyes on it. So just like we saw in the NBA, this is going to usher in, I believe, more attention, more eyes on the WNBA, and be able to garner them to get more attention. So we're just waiting for them two to come out, because that's where the stories are going to lie. Right there. Those two, just like Magic and Bird, you'll see more eyes begin to get on the WNBA, and hopefully they get some more funding and we can see what's going on. Real quick, so we go ahead and get to what we got to. We down 9 to Clemson right now.
Yeah, we are. At home.
Thank you, Sid, for that update. I appreciate that. Drake isn't hip hop. He's not. He is definitely pop.
I think he's hip hop.
He's pop now.
I think so.
He's pop. He made the full crossover to me. He's pop because when he first came out, we listened to him back in 2007.
He was
when
hip hop.
He was underground.
He was hip hop at first.
When he came out with Was it? The underground one.
Room for Improvement.
Room for Improvement comeback season. The one where he got with Wayne, and he had a couple good classics.
Take Care was a good one. Then Scorpion.
How long ago was Take Care? Right, Scorpion was not a classic.
You don't think Scorpion was a classic?
No.
Okay.
Take Care came out at least 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, that's over a decade ago.
That's what I'm saying. He's crossed over to pop. I'm sorry. That's what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have setups to get together, but we do have our, I guess, music we can say for what we got going on. So right now we're going to get into our segments real quick. We have your favorite segments. First, we have Flag on the Play. What is Flag on the Play, good sir?
Pretty much when Flag on the Play is when we see any athletes or any coaches do something egregious, say something crazy. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call them out. So with Flag on the Play, this is my Flag on the Play. And we spoke about it earlier. Eric Bieniemy not being offensive coordinator with the Washington Commanders. Thank you so much, sir. The reason this is Flag on the Play, you only gave this man one season to try to get it right. And I guarantee you, the next offensive coordinator come in, he gonna be there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And y'all did not give Eric Bieniemy the chance to do anything. I don't know if Eric Bieniemy is getting blackballed right now from a head coaching job, offensive coordinator job. Something is going on that we don't know in the NFL. And the NFL needs to investigate this to see what's going on. Y'all need to do your due diligence. Look at emails, look at call logs, look at text messages, look at something, because this is outright embarrassing for Eric Bieniemy, and we all witnessing what's going on right now. Not one person said not one bad thing about him when he was at Kansas City.
Except he was tough.
Except that he was tough, which of course you got to be tough. I mean, you playing one of the most physical sports in the world. You need to be tough, and you need to be coached tough, and that's what he embodies. And again, y'all did not give that man a chance to do what he's supposed to do. He did what he did. He showed you what he did at Kansas City, and y'all did not give him a chance to do it in Washington. If it was up to me, I want him as our offensive coordinator with the Saints. I think he would be a great offensive coordinator.
He should have been a head coach.
And I also think he could be a good head coach.
He should have been a head coach. Now, the only thing I'll say with what you're talking about was you are right on every aspect. The only thing is, whenever somebody gets hired in, they bring whoever they want to in. So when a new head coach comes in, they usually fire whoever. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they got a new general manager too. So that's a good thing that you're saying. It's just one of them things where, like, whoever comes in, they sit up there, they bring in who they want to, and Eric Bieniemy unfortunately caught him straight. He should have been a head coach, if we being honest. And Tugboat Ron brought him down. So that's really what we had to say. But to Washington, hey, I appreciate Magic Johnson being in on that hiring group and all that stuff like that. But no good will come to you, good sir, as long as you're associated with these people. And you guys don't really want to do anything with winning, but maybe y'all change the name one day. Yeah. Who knows? We got a question. We won't answer right now because we got to get through the rest of this. What do y'all think about WNBA joining in on the NBA All-Star Weekend? I'll say this real quick. The WNBA joining in on the All-Star Weekend will require them to have to actually play during the season of the NBA. And since their season doesn't start till late April, early May, right? Yep. Then we won't see that, unfortunately. I need to be on the show. Yeah. You'll be on.
We'll get you on there.
You'll be on. Not a regular, though. We'll have to talk about splits. Goodness, Kerry. We checking
we checking everything. Get that man a job. Let him prove himself.
He should have been a head coach. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to tell me a Tampa Bay offensive coordinator who was there for a year could be a head coach, if you're going to tell me the Bengals offensive coordinator could be a head coach, you're going to tell me, well, I agree with Raheem Morrison being hired. If you're going to tell me a cheating, unapologetically right wing, I don't know whether he right or left, but Jim Harbaugh could be a head coach. I know Eric Bieniemy can be a head coach. If you saying the only thing this man is tough, I mean, I say we need a little bit more accountability in our lives, but that's neither here nor there. My flag on the play is very simple. It goes to the AFC side of the Pro Bowl not winning any skills competition. Like they won a couple, but it wasn't during the actual game. Here's what happened. They dumbed it down to flag football, so it's really high score. Nobody can get hurt. People out there having fun. Well, the way they zhuzhed it up this year, and probably last year, during the game and halftime and stuff like that, they have skills competitions. Mm-hmm. So the big men can't compete. So they had tug of war and things like that. Well, like the AFC didn't win nothing. If it wasn't for these skills competitions, the NFC would have lost. By the way, the NFC won fire rapper Eli Manning, who got super hot fire at his own game and said, since Christian Collection and others want to say Tom Brady's the GOAT, well, Eli Manning beat him twice, so what'd that make him? These are questions we want to know. But yes, my flag on the play goes in because what the hell were they doing where they couldn't win nothing? They lost a little courses. Oh, man, it was crazy.
We was laughing at y'all embarrassment. Oh, by the way, Steph Curry, Karl Anthony Towns, and I forgot the other person.
Can you not name the second person?
Karl Anthony. Stop the hate, Russ.
Anyway,
first time, and I have to look this up. The first time in NBA history that 3 players scored over 60 points and lost. Klay Thompson. I hate to say it.
Who?
Klay Thompson.
Where he at?
With the Golden State Warriors.
No, he's not on the court though, is he? Can't be because we can't find him.
Boy,
and he can't find his shot either.
That boy lost out there, man. Hey, look, Ron. Oh man,
where you at?
Hiding in the bushes. Hiding in the bushes.
Hiding in the bushes. You stupid.
Hiding in the bushes. That's power reference for y'all that don't know. But yeah, man.
Wow.
All right.
This is your favorite segment that's coming up. I got it queued up, so when you tell her what it means, I got you.
All right, man. When life comes at you fast, this segment is dedicated to those people who are on cloud 9, cloud 10, 15, 20, who is up on a helicopter and they...
So we're from plane to helicopter?
Yeah, we went from plane to a helicopter. They're on that helicopter. They had the parachute going on and their parachute didn't work. So no further ado.
It just worked. It took a while. I couldn't shorten it.
When life comes at you fast, and I hate to say this to the sport that I love and watch every single day, even on YouTube, the NBA and the NBA PA finalized plans to make the NBA draft not one day, but 2 days. For the first round and the second round. I just have to let y'all know. I have to let y'all know this. We do not care about that second round.
No, for real.
I don't know. And this is from an avid basketball junkie. I love NBA. I love talking about it, all that good stuff. Nothing is appealing than watching the draft for 2 days. I don't even watch any NFL draft for that long.
I do.
He does. I don't. And it's only 30 teams, so this should fly by quick. You want to have all the ESPN analysts up there for 2 days. You're making their life crazy and everything. They gonna have to do they comps, their strengths and weaknesses for players that probably won't even be in the NBA. They're gonna be in the G League or they may get assigned to go play overseas.
They ain't catching the strays, golly.
Good God almighty, man. We don't need it. Y'all can do this for 2 days. I don't know why y'all doing this for 2 days. Make it again. I don't know what y'all thinking. I don't know who y'all talking to. Please just make it 1 day. Just make it 1 day. All this extra stuff going on. Y'all did a little bit extra last year at the NBA draft. And they ain't say nothing. Now I'm saying something. Y'all wrong. Make it 1 day, please. Do not make it 2 days because we will not be looking at it. I won't be looking at it. And that's when life comes at you fast. Do better, NBA.
I know they want to make it the spectacle that they do with the NFL draft, but you haven't even got people to buy in for the regular season. So how you gonna get them to care about the draft? Right? Like when you put it down, I laughed because I knew you were gonna go, but I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can care about it. Like, here's the thing. One is very difficult to understand when it comes to the lottery and how teams like, we'll say the Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
For years, depending on how you lose and stuff like that, that's where your pick goes.
Right.
You like, oh, we losers, we gonna get X, Y. Your pick is going to the Thunder. What? And like you see it so many times when somebody get drafted somewhere, then next thing you know, they go somewhere. It's like, what's going on? So it's very confusing for a average fan, let alone even a avid watcher,
right,
to sit up there and follow it. Yeah, NBA draft, like it's no intrigue. You can't get anybody excited because they're not excited. The NBA season lasts too long, and the draft is at the end of the NBA season. Everybody NBA'd out by then.
Right.
I don't get it.
Make it 2 days ago.
By then, we trying to pay attention to WNBA. But that's neither here nor there. I'm sorry. They caught us straight. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, we have my favorite segment because it's one of my nicknames, Money. We have the Money Shot. The Money Shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget, something that when you think of what I have to tell you, you have to think about this podcast. Come back to us. Either comment, watch again, like, share with a friend, whatever it may be. But this is the Money Shot.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar bill, y'all. This week's Money Shot goes to us. It goes to us. You didn't see me write it down because this is going to be a shock to you. It goes to us. Next week, February 13th, we will have been at this for 5 years. It's been many iterations from just audio to YouTube to partnerships to solo. We are back on our solo-ish once again. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in.
You appreciate it.
Thank y'all for tuning in, liking, subscribing. Those subscribes mean a lot. Those likes mean a lot. And you mean so very much to us on this crazy, tumultuous, emotional roller coaster, if you will. Shout out to ROB who has not commented yet. But I hope you watch it. Shout out to you. Thank y'all for tuning in so very long.
Yep.
It's things that are happening right now that you have no idea about that will come to fruition real soon. But we are so happy to have our own channel, our own subscribers, our own likes, and y'all just get a chance to see more of us. I can't help but thank y'all enough. That is the Money Shot. So I just want y'all to remember, next week, 5 years. 5 years.
Clap it up, clap it up.
5 years.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Go to these comments real quick before we go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. Almost 5 years. God is good. Amen. Yes, he is. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Love seeing y'all win. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, G, for the hand claps. Thank God. Yes, ma'am. Yes, mother. And thank you so much, Chelsea. What you got?
Go back to the top.
one?
Yeah, you gotta go back all the way to the top. Little book. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Anthony Holmes.
Oh.
Dear Kerry, what was up with that layup? I don't know. I wish I did.
No, you told me you said you try to get points. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. This is Bottom Line Sports Talk. That is Kerry, like the name says down there. I am Gary. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. We have one more segment for you. I forget about it. We got one more segment for you. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Love on us. We appreciate y'all. We are almost 5 years of this thing. We are on our own. We are doing so many amazing things. Thank y'all for the support so very much.
Yes, sir.
We are getting to our music picks where we share 2 picks with you apiece. One day we will figure out how to play this on here and not get flagged. But until then, y'all got to bear with us. But we will have a Spotify playlist up next week that we will add to, that you will be able to see these fantastic picks that we listen so much to. Without further ado, sir, what do you have for us this week?
Man, the first one, I heard this yesterday. It was just one of them nights I was just listening to a bunch of music. Offset, Set It Off, slaps. And the next one is Wizkid, man. I was at this African this little African restaurant lounge called Fusion down here. And this song came on and I immediately went to YouTube, Spotify, put it on there, and this is Wizkid with DJ Tunes, and the name of the joint record is called Cool Me Down. Great record. I know I'm a few years late on it because it came out a few years ago, but it is an absolute great record. I enjoy it. I'll listen to it all day today. So y'all go check those 2 records off. Offset, Set It Off, and WizKid, Cool Me Down.
Yeah. Next week I'm gonna have it the way it can pop up on the screen. My bad.
Nah,
I dropped the ball on that one. First pick for me is Currency. The record is called Reflections. Mess with Currency, down south artist. He's about his own, owning his own, about his entrepreneur vibe, about smoking weed too. That's what he does. But some real inspirational music, some dope beats. Definitely always got to put on for the home state, of course, and for the South in general. So Currency Reflections is my first pick. Second pick, a guy named Price, West Coast guy, Mansa Musa is the name of this record. Dope record. Heard it this morning, actually.
Okay.
So dope record. Y'all should go listen to that. We will have these out later on for sure. But from now on, they'll be on the screen. It'll be somewhere y'all will see us. Work with us. We here. We here. We love y'all. We getting set up. This the home thing we got going on right now. But anyway, you got anything you want to say to the kind people while I get ready to look at these comments?
Oh yeah, man. Again, I just want to say this again. We thank y'all for y'all support. We thank y'all for tuning in every single Tuesday, even though you may be busy doing other things. We appreciate the time that you take out to listen to us, to watch us. We enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoy it. And we're gonna keep this bad boy going on, man. Keep the train going on.
Choo choo. This from G with your WizKid pick. Yeah, Carrie, quite late.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm sorry, G. I know I'm late on that train. WizKid will cool me down. But when I was at Fusion, oh my God, I heard I had to. Oh,
Mother has a pick. Larry Graham, one in a million. Okay, I see you. Yeah, we gotta ask the audience to do.
Oh yeah. All right,
we just forgetting. Yeah, we gotta do it. We gonna do it at the beginning so that way they can have it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. But come on, man. Supposed to be on this. You suck. Great work, Miss Jackson. Yes, that is. That definitely is. Yeah, G. Okay, they have the comment. Thank you, G, for the support. That's my mother talking to my accountability partner. One of the most influential people right now in my life. She is the bomb, diggity bomb. G has several podcasts out there.
Yep.
A few, but I'd like to say several. It sounds a little bit better. So y'all definitely go click on her page. A lot of great things going on. I'm even featured on a couple of them.
Yeah,
you know. But yes, just want to reiterate what he said. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. This wild journey, wild ride is only picking up speed. We're not going to crash like his segment says, but we're going to stay on the up and up. We have so many things coming out, so many things that you will see. And we want to thank y'all for being on this ride with us. Thank y'all for supporting us. We love y'all dearly. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, we appreciate you. Piecing it up, baby. Piecing it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture, and we will, we will.
We come to your party.
Hey, we're gonna have the wine on deck. You know what I mean? We're gonna have the Colorado. We might have the little Michelob Ultra, the Bud Lights, all that good stuff. Hey, I can't wait. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to dance my little heart out till I can't dance no more.
Me and Mama going to be out there. I got to show her the dance. We're going to be out there. Yes, we will be at your party, cuz for sure, for sure.
Thanks.
Yes, we love y'all again. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Y'all take it easy. Love y'all, and we'll see y'all very, very soon.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Bottom Line Sports Talk. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and don't forget to share. We'll see you next time.